Well, you know what, Shawn, I would have to say that at this point in time, I think I'm pleased. I'm pleased to say that when I look around, the officers' morale seems to have improved tremendously. Now, am I saying that everybody on the police department is happy every day? I cannot say that, but I would never be able to say that. I don't think anybody would be able to say that. But I do say that in light of this uncharted territory that we're in, this pandemic, and the challenges of violent crime in the city and the stress that they're under, they continue to show up, and there are not a lot of complaints. The officers, I have an advisory board that meets once a month for police officers, sergeants, and lieutenants, and there are very few complaints. We're just thanking them for what they do, and they are looking at how we've taken this platform and worked differently, and I think they're appreciative of it. We have taken our priority fours and pushed most of those to and Dallas online reporting, as well as expediters for those who don't have the digital platform. And so they're showing up and not having a lot of calls holding. Our priority fours usually kept them boggled down because they're lower priorities, and they're, constantly being stacked on top of with the higher priorities. So we're doing business different. It's benefiting them. And they're excited about it. And so, we want to continue that momentum. We're communicating. I think one of the things that we've done, having a more virtual platform, we're able to speak to them a whole lot more. We do videos and put them out each and every day. We've actually went to our pastors who serve as our chaplains to put messages out of encouragement and prayer. To make sure that they're encouraged while they're out there. And we've also allowed some of our clinical psychologists who are here on staff to put out videos letting them know that this time is stressful, that there are resources available, and giving them some words of encouragement and where to find those resources. So I think they are receiving some information, probably more than they have in the past. It has allowed us to be more thoughtful as it relates to them. And, I'm seeing the improvements, and I'm happy about it as well.
Chief, we are so grateful for your service and the service of the men and women on the force. If our listeners wanted to follow you on social media, where should they look?
So thank you for that. I would love for everyone to make sure that they're following what we are doing here at the Dallas Police Department. I have a Twitter handle. My professional Twitter handle is @ChiefHallDPD. That's @ChiefHallDPD on Twitter. You can also follow @DallasPD on Twitter, and that's @DallasPD on Twitter. And you can also follow our community engagement, which is @DPDCA. That's on Twitter, DPDCA. And we have a blog, dpdbeat.com, dpdbeat.com. We're Dallas Police Department on Facebook. And we're also DallasPolice.net if you want to see what crime looks like and our police report.
Well, Chief, again, thanks for coming on, and we appreciate it. This is Deconstructing Dallas. Ryan Trimble, Shawn Williams. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back. Welcome back, Deconstructing Dallas. Ryan Trimble, Shawn Williams. Shawn, always great to hear from our Dallas Chief of Police, Renee Hall. Thank you, Chief, for coming on. Great interview.
Yeah, and thanks to Janella Newsom, who works with Chief Hall on media and external outreach, and we thank her for helping us get that set up. Chief Hall had a lot of great information, and again, anytime I hear from Chief Hall, I'm excited about our city, the direction we're headed as it relates to public safety, and it's exciting to hear the support that the officers are getting from the community.
Yeah, again, we're very grateful for her and all the men and women who serve our city on the force. So Thanks to all. We are also grateful for our new, what did you call him, Shawn? The master
of sound
and commander of sound design, Michael Zavala. If anybody needs help, we had a wacky issue happen during our recording, which, the new normal, baby. Let's get going. Just roll with it. The power went out here at our house. Oh gosh, 1 or 2 questions into the second segment of the recording. We're frantically texting. Shawn's still on with the chief. I'm, trying to get Espanol preschool going again online. Daddy, what's happening? Why'd the power go out? What a day. And here we are. Happy Friday, Shawn.
I know but again, credit to Chief Hall for hanging with us through that, and credit to Michael for making a really good audio presentation out of all this, because that's one of those things that, that just happens, but that's why we have to stay light on our feet, man. We have to be ready.
Michael the magician. So that was great. Thank you, everybody, for working through it.
Well, we want to thank Chief Hall for coming on and spending some time with us today on our podcast. We want to thank our listeners, because this has been the top month that we have had listenership-wise in the last year, for sure. And I think a lot of that because we've had some outstanding guests, and the other thing on that is that we have great listeners who have been sharing this podcast. So we wanted to ask you to keep listening, keep sharing this podcast, keep talking to us on social media. And if you want to find us, you can find me on Twitter at Shawn, SHAWN Williams. He's R Trimble at RTrimble15 on Twitter. We want to thank all of our colleagues at Allen Media who support us on this. We want to thank our owners, Mary Woodleaf, Jennifer Pascal. So this has been an exciting holiday issue of Deconstructing Dallas. We'll be back soon, so continue to hang with us, keep listening, and adios.